Hello, everybody. It's me, Shad, Polynerdic, back with more of Alan Wake 2, the final draft. I don't remember where we were last time. I just remember we were having a good time. I know we're playing as Alan. I know we did the song and dance bit. I know we did the bit after the song and dance bit. So we'll have to see where we are. I know on Saga's story we were working. No, we finished Alan's. We got to a point where we had to stop as Alan, and now we're playing as Saga, working our way towards the old folks' home. That's where we are. So let's get back into it. Where are we? Nope. I want to do this. Yeah, we were on our way up through the woods to here. But I do want to go back and hit that side trail right here. I think it is. Is this a side trail? Yes, it is. Yes. What are you complaining about back there, buddy? Is it the side trail? Yeah, it is. I gotta turn it up just a little bit because I know there's wolves and stuff here and I want to be able to hear them coming. I forgot how relentlessly dark it was through here again, especially on my TV screen, because I haven't had a remote for this monitor in forever. This monitor is like fucking 12 years old. So I lost the remote a long time ago. And so it hold on. I'm not bothering you. I just wanted to see what it was. He likes to get inside the grocery bags, the reusable ones. Another doll.
There's a rhyme over here.
One of the easier ones to solve. And then I'm pretty sure solving it brings a wolf. As you make your way around to here, I'm 99% positive there's a wolf there. Make sure I got my buttons right. Yeah,
Another
see,
cult stash.
she was aiming at something. No, fucked it up. Ah, yeah. can't believe I fucked up many of them in our time together.
Another charm.
Whew. Whew. I hate fucking big dogs in games. Good lord. Also, fuck that dog for coming up behind me like that. That was not cool, sir. Another charm in the box. Get so many of these. So many of those, the box is almost full. In fact, the only one I've ever broken is both fights with the police officers have resulted in a broken charm. In reality, that would waste so many bullets. Reloading after every kill. Where did you come from? Die already. Shit. Wasted so much ammo. Are we done? Are we done sending things at me so I can look at the map? There, we want to go left. Because there's a thing over yonder here. One of these.
There's another lunchbox.
Is this more fiction? Yeah. The Alan Wake fanfic. Alan Wake. Alan Wake. Combine John Wick and Alan Wake. You know, the famous author. Got that flood clear a bit. No, we're real close to it. Where the fuck is it? Is it on this truck? Yeah. There it is. I can't go through there. I gotta go around the tree. Around the truck, I guess. Shit. Oh, I don't think I finished this one last time. I'm gonna cheat. Look it up. Yeah, I don't feel like fucking with a math puzzle right now. Fuck, can't go through that way again. We're still. Still. Yeah, we gotta turn around. I don't believe I did that one in the first playthrough. I could be wrong, but I don't believe I did it.
Tor and Odin claim to be my family. I know Logan and I never lived here. But I don't know enough about my family history to say they're not my relatives. Mom only ever said my grandfather was bad news. The less I knew about him, the better. Vote Mayor Setter to sit in office.
Mayor Setter. Such a silly thing they did there. I don't think there's anything out on this side of the... Oh, nope. There is a manuscript page.
Saga had slid into a nightmare. A growing amount of evidence said her daughter was dead. Saga couldn't accept that. Wake said it could be undone. But Wake was gone, in the custody of the Federal Bureau of Control. Casey, her only ally, was gone too. She was alone. Agent Estevez had pulled rank on her, stonewalled her, shut her out of her own case. Saga refused to give up. She needed answers. Tor and Odin Anderson would have some. A family visit then. No one could blame her for that. Saga was trapped in a horror story. It was manifesting itself around her like the darkness of a mental illness, pushing her deeper and deeper.
I just looked at my, I just got my, I had blood work and a urine test done today, part of my annual physical. And under urine type, it said urine. So it's good to know. Good to know I peed urine. I was worried it was going to be like gasoline or something. And I joke mostly because my numbers weren't great in other categories. Like my blood sugar's a little high.
Oh, Saga?
White blood cell count's still elevated.
Hello, Rose. Thought I'd swing by, see the family.
Been elevated since last summer when they
Not a
thought I
bad
had
time,
cancer.
is it?
Oh, no. I was just, you know, tidying I'm so glad you're visiting again, Saga. But Odin and Tor can't see anyone today.
I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over.
Sorry. They had a little too much fun on our trip to Watery and need to rest.
I need an excuse to get in and talk to them. That's too bad. Okay if I say hi to the other residents before I go?
Sure. They always love visitors. Come on in. Not smart to be outside when the sun goes down.
I love the architecture. I always dreamed of living in a haunted Victorian manor.
You say that like it's your first time here. Here's some of our residents, or as I like to call them, our little Vikings. Look who swung by, everyone. Norman, clothes. Norman, we have a visitor. Where are your clothes?
I already saw him like that.
Back to the sauna with Artie.
Just another day in Valhalla. I should really get back to work, Saga. But feel free to spend some time with Mandy May and Norman here. It's good for them to have company.
Tor and Odin are here somewhere. Need to find them. Do either of you know where I could find Tor and Odin?
Odin is sleeping upstairs, but your grandpa's been acting crazy. He got electrocuted when he smashed the telephone.
Don't make up stories. Tor went loopy and smacked himself in the head with that hammer he's always carrying around.
Tor is hurt. Something's wrong with him. Was Tor hurt badly?
He never let go of that hammer when he got electrocuted. It looked like a bolt of lightning hit him. Wham! Zap!
Thank goodness Blum took the hammer away from him. It's not Tor's hammer, no matter what he keeps saying. Blum has his moments, even if he is a Russian.
Andy May, you can't say stuff like that.
That's some fascinating network, Mandy May. What's your inspiration?
I don't know. It is what it wants to be. Taking a break from making those little ornaments for Rose. Do you knit?
I dabbled when I was pregnant. Socks, mittens, the usual stuff.
Oh, how about knitting me some underwear?
One more crude remark from you, Norman, and I'll put this needle in your ear.
Fun old people.
Auntie, this is your home. You don't need to keep cleaning. I take that mop away, but I know you'll just find it again.
Kyllä, kyllä. Mutta once after being told no. Why rest when you are poor to work? Eikö niin?
And you know Mr. Blum doesn't like it when you take his work clothes. Why don't you go pick a song from the jukebox?
Yes, box Holy Ray. Just thinking about it makes my dance foot waggle. Kyllä näin on.
You said I'd been here before. When was the last time I visited? Let's see exactly what she thinks she remembers.
Oh, it's been years. We were all so sad when you left. After the accident.
Oh, fuck this. My daughter didn't drown. You're remembering wrong. She's at home watching Night Springs with her father.
Mm-hmm.
It's useless. I need to stop the story. Mandy May and Norman said Tor is hurt. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Oh, you mean the little bump on his noggin? It's nothing. The residents like to exaggerate.
Uh-huh. I need to check Tor's room.
Yep. Gotta check the room. Can we talk to Adi? Or did he leave?
Hello there. Saga Anderson.
Eipä siinä. Name won't make the man worse. Even a Swedish name. I'm Ahti.
Anything good on that jukebox?
We try to do good, but only Prime comes out. Music from my Swedish brothers, old gods of Asgard. My pals, perkele Vikings, perkele.
Do you know where I could find the Andersons?
Oh, you can never know where. Only a seaman can know that. But even the seaman can't know everything.
Fair enough. Thanks anyway. Were you in band?
Minäkö? No, no. Perkele saatana, en ollut. Not so much sweet that it fills the whole stomach. But we have shared a stage or two.
Ozzy's the best.
I respect the art, Norman.
I'm hoping the final ending here will explain what Ati is. He definitely is like an all-powerful being of some sort, or something more than human. Odin Tour. Third floor's got a bunch of stuff on it.
Odin's in bad shape. He was drunk and watery. Or is this something more serious? Can you hear me, Odin? Odin Addison? Can you hear me? I need to ask you a couple of questions. Odin?
Saga, leave him alone. He's got brain damage.
He's in no shape to talk.
I totally could have told you that.
Odin's in rough shape. What happened to him?
These are our twilight years. There's darkness in the water. We have our little tricks. And so do you.
What's happening? It's never felt this way before.
You're all grown up, Saga, dearest. And you're back just in time. The forces of darkness are eating away at us. We're too old and weak. You have the power in you, like all Andersons.
What was that? He wasn't a projection. Odin was really here.
Yep.
We were connected.
It's because you're family,
Are
man.
you really my family?
Ma'am.
Is that why this is happening? I found a photograph of you with the cultists. How are you involved?
We're too old for this brand of crazy, but we'll drink with anyone who's offering. The cult's been on our asses to join for years, but we already have our band.
What is it, buddy?
And those damn fools don't know what they're dealing with. No wonder they want a pair of legends.
Tor and Odin are not part of the cult. The cult thinks there's something special about Tor and Odin. I'm starting to see it too.
Our connection.
I've never connected to someone like this in my mind place before. How is this happening?
I was glad to answer your call. Vikings are born travelers. You are a seer. You can see the truth. But your grandpa will want to tell you more himself. Wouldn't want to steal his thunder. Tor is in danger. You can save him.
Is my mind place more than just a mental technique? Sometimes my mind place even baffles me. Is this the reason? Is there something more than intuition behind it? One thing at a time. Tor is in trouble. Once I help him, he can maybe tell me more.
Tor is in danger.
You said Tor is in danger. What's going on?
Darkness is drawn to the spark. Tor only thinks with his hammer, never his head. The Prince of fucking Darkness is making a comeback. Tor's marked by darkness. I can feel it. Is he in his room? It wants to take him, and then take me. Beware of Cynthia Weaver. Bad things happen in the wellness center. Don't let her drag him under, Saga.
Does Prince of Darkness refer to Scratch? Is Tor becoming taken? I need to find him before it's too late. Stop this before more people get hurt. I found Wake's clicker. What can you tell me about it?
Cut off from Tom's lamp. It washed to the shore. Good work getting the light switch. The light switch is like an amp. You can play rock and roll without it, but you won't blow anyone away. Art, like Tom's writing, can change the world. But the light switch will crank that change to 11.
The clicker has the power to change the story. To save Logan. This confirms what Wake said. I can't let Scratch get his hands on the clicker. By Tom's writing, Odin must mean Wake.
Alex Casey lunchboxes.
Tor and Odin might know something about the clicker. With Wake out of reach, this is my best lead.
Try it again. Bright Falls. Child doll. Da, da, da. I feel like we've got most of the dolls at this point. Probably 2 more out there. Cult stashes. Brett Falls. Brett Falls. The story. Haven't got these yet. Fact versus fiction. Odin connection to Tor and Odin. We communicated in the Mind Palace. Rose is lying.
The clicker makes Wake's writing change reality. Can I trust him with that much power?
I don't think the clicker makes the stuff change.
Not sure I have a choice.
Intensify it, it feels like. Do. Is there a dart in his chest?
That woman in the painting looks like Mom. Was I born here?
Yes.
Or is this more of the story?
Excuse me, miss, but you don't see me barging into your room while you're performing mental and physical strengthening exercises, do you?
Sorry.
Thought not.
Sorry. Don't mind me. More moonshine. Was this a drunken rampage? This place is a mess. And Tor's not here. I need to keep looking. This is Tor's room.
She says as she leaves it.
Dreamed of seeing New York in a fancy hotel.
On greener pastures now.
Gotta find all the deer heads, man.
Too many hands.
We got one more inventory slot open. Good lord. Done a good job of finding things.
Very old.
I shouldn't interrupt him.
The government built a bunker here during World War II to watch the ocean, Axis navies, and who knows what else. Ever since they sealed the bunker, it's been a hot spot for teens. The Ocean View Motel and Spa, they call it, ironically.
Need to find the key.
They go there to enjoy their beer.
This will put a smile back on your face, my dear.
Sorry? She's one of them.
So,
There must be an overlap here somewhere.
there. Do other stuff that isn't appropriate.
Holy shit.
For you listeners
I
at
didn't
home,
experience that before, I don't
the
think.
bunker has a tendency to flood, especially during the winter.
I don't believe I dealt with that last time. This is Aunty's room. That's the writer's room. We can't get in it yet, can we?
Getting in is forbidden, for your own safety. Time is long for those who wait. But in the end, stand the test.
Sheesh. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, Aunty says you cannot enter. What's Norman hiding with a riddle? Can't get into Cynthia's room yet. Can't get into Audie's room yet. Still gotta go down here though.
old gods of Asgard.
They rock,
So
man.
Odin and Thor had a band and everything.
That music sequence. The We Sing chapter of this game, it might be my favorite in the entire game. Old Barry Wheeler. Good old buddy. Disappointed he was not in this game. Rose is a bit obsessed. Flashlight, go to your diner.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Yep. Another one. Did I not look at the entire point of interest?
Somebody here is Wake's #1 fan. Rose?
Okay, that's what it was. I had to hit A on it, not just read it. Come here, Rose. You and I gotta talk.
What's in the wellness center?
Oh, that's where we provide our health services to the residents. We have a rehab facility, dining area, and beds for special round-the-clock care. To stay young, stay limber. When is Blum gonna do something about these leaky roofs? Sorry, Saga. That area is for staff only.
Ati, can you help me?
Noisy drunks all day.
I forgot, what do I need to do
I'd
here?
rather stick this knitting needle in my ear. Huh. Have you seen the way Tor's been slobbering over Cynthia? He's like a horny teenager.
What's wrong with him?
What do I need to do? I forget.
Tor is not okay. Something is definitely going on here.
Rose.
Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
No, he's... Well, yes, but you really shouldn't go in there right now.
I'm gonna need you to unlock the door. This is FBI business.
It's just... There's some things that, Yes, okay. I'll let you in.
Thank you, Rose.
Thank you, Rose.
Watch out for puddles. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks.
Not
That
the least
lady
bit
is a
creepy
walking
sounding.
red flag.
Not the least bit creepy sounding.
Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga.
Never use the crossbow. Simply put, not a fan.
Hello? Tor? It's Saga Anderson.
Yeah, give me more bullets, man. All the bullets, please.
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song. A gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop at this time. Tor had called someone. Someone who could help. Someone escaped him, drowned beneath dark water.
That was a good sneeze right there. I don't care who you are. Hurt a little bit, but only a little. Scared the cat.
He's hurt pretty bad, but he tore off his bandages. Why? Tor was here. Odin said Tor needs help. But from what? Is he turning into a Taken? Makes sense. Tor is being targeted. He needs help. Can't be opened on this side.
The dispensary is good because we can save in here. I remember that. It's absurd. We're almost out of shoebox space. I'm not gonna fuck around.
Tor, wait! It's me! Oh, come on.
That part makes more sense. Because in the first playthrough, I went to this door first, and we saw the flashing face, and it made 0 sense. I turned the knob on the push bar. I don't know if you saw that clearly. Organ cooler, nothing in it. Whole box with 1 bullet in it.
This door needs a knob. A security computer. The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders. Tor left the wellness center.
Cult of the tree. Kind of relief to know that the Andersons were not cult members. I want to know why I have 2 clues this early that are 4 later.
Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times. Day, then month. He uses European formatting. The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
do 1508. $17.08, is that the answer?
I have what I need to figure out the password.
Day after the new moon. Ah. Forgot where we were for a second. Or how to get back to where we needed to be. So the 17th, 1708. 1708-23. I was close.
And the doors are open.
Way to get in there. Don't have a map of the wellness center yet. I'm gonna need one, it looks like. Here's the doorknob. I think this is the room where you technically get the rifle. Deer head to pet.
They're all so soft and sad.
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its lights shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
Of course they are. They always think they're ready. Yeah, right here I think is where the rifle we're holding is originally positioned. We gotta fight a thing in there. I remember that.
Shit! Jesus Christ.
Thing scared the fuck out of me the first time. It's like, oh my god, what is this?
Need to catch up with Tor. This must have been Tor's.
Still trying to figure out who said he had it coming there.
Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go, Tor!
Rose. You daffy bitch.
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
Rose's
Rose
lies.
watched Tor go into the pond.
Why is she lying to me? The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
Cynthia Weaver.
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both? Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Torringale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
She knew. Can you go down here yet? He's dead.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back, an on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, it took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Damn.
can't be opened on this side.
Of course not. Profiling. Odin.
The page mentions
Where do
a
we
missing
keep the
record.
record?
Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine.
Cold chill.
Listen to the song,
Or as they used to
Saga.
say, something walked on my
It's all
grave.
there.
Goose stepped on my grave. That's
Tor
what it used to
only
be.
had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Remember who Emmett is. But I empathize with his disgust over unwashed hands.
Thomas Zane looked just like Wake. Is this why Odin keeps calling him Tom? Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Yotunyo, the Nightless Night. The code is in the laundry room, he said. Now I just gotta find the laundry room.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Two 7-3.
A fuse. Could come in handy.
Yep, no doubt. Fuse isn't missing yet, but it will be. Do do do.
Muster point!
Mandy May, are you alright? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh no, Mandy May. Oh no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tora won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy.
Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman.
Well, no one tells Norman McDonald what to do.
His name is Norman McDonald.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never a compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime, me and my listeners.
All right, everybody stay outside. It's safest outside. Where's the museum at? Where at is the museum? Trophy room. Just go all the way upstairs.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
There's the museum. Let me save real quick. Be right back. I gotta use the restroom. And then we'll continue with this. Thank you for patiently waiting and or skipping forward through the break. Had one of those lovely situations where the need to piss turned into the need to take a shit. So
Time to tie up loose ends on the caseboard.
no key fob, put the fuse against it. Fucking record's missing.
Remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it. Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty
Have to shotgun her to death.
fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Angus Remorse now?
He is a young girl in love. A rock and roll twigs the shadows to come alive. A gift. And on of death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her.
Anger's remorse, where is it?
Angus Remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned
Batman
beneath
voice.
dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks care home.
The Angus Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub. Angus Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it. To ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Angus Remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location. Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has
That
to
is
be.
indeed what he did.
How do I get inside? The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story? A bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here.
Yeah, a new record for later. A new clue for later that we can't visualize just yet. All right, let's see. Anything else to interact with in here? I don't think so.
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Can't use the key fob. Can't believe we've missed like one in each return. Summoning.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator.
Yep.
But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
This is the basement. terrible.
Fucking monsters.
What was that, like 4 shotgun rounds used to down that one person? Terrible.
There.
Save myself the trouble.
Power's back on. Shit. Careful, Saga.
It's funny that it says I still have the doorknob, seeing how I absolutely do not.
Lost on the shore between the forest and the ocean, the owl and the deer reflected in motion. In his room he will hurt her, in hers he is caught. His story ends, her story does not. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering? The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Thomas Zane.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. A nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Got the record.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play played in the jukebox.
Wait, there's more in there?
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the dark presence?
I feel terrible for Cynthia.
A power station.
Because she went from being one of like a
Everyone
super
needs a
important
hobby, I
side
guess.
character to a monster.
I feel like I'm missing some context here.
You are missing context here.
I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. Tor's a romantic, huh?
Cut another one now. Now we've got 4 clues we can't use. Actually, how many are left?
3 remaining.
Dang it. 3 left. Sure there aren't any up here before we head downstairs. Ati, you don't have one, do you? No? No, you've got a fish. We get this one? For sure. Yeah, we got that one. Like, I highly doubted there was going to be 2 side by side, but, you know, you gotta check. Okay. Second floor is clear. love that this gun tears through shields. Allowed me to handle that beastie without tearing the room up. Not my favorite
The
song
song
in the game,
will
but
show me
good
the way.
nonetheless.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul.
The overlap is at the pond.
My face forever.
Here we go again.
That's where we get the bolt cutters. Get the bolt cutters in this part of the game. Overlap. We did it.
Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the dark place's focus on art? Tori's here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
Gonna fuck it up. Yes, we are. Another loop.
This isn't real.
Fuck this place! Am I going in circles?
Yeah. Certainly looks that way, doesn't it?
General Store?
turn around just in time to see it wrong. Just in time to see it and hit the button at the wrong time as well.
The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
I love the way these function. The way light changes things. These are beautifully put together levels.
Closer. This is truly the only way.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center.
Yeah, they're all loops, man.
Cynthia. She's here.
You leave Grandpa alone.
A dead end. Oh, back here again. I keep ending up back here. Why?
What am I missing? What am I missing? Do 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 do. Crossing the water. Run up the stairs. There's a light switch. It's a different room. Yeah, this is how we get the bolt cutters up here somewhere. Next room, I think. And then big motherfuckers are coming now. Nope. I will gladly take that. Got the bolt cutters. Super important for the finishing of the game. Turn the light back on so I can get this room. Pretty sure turning the light off is what triggers the fight. That's what I thought. I was pretty certain that's what was going to happen. Just kind of had a feeling, you know, having played it before. Huh, cool. Looped around there myself. Now we can go back to the trailer park and Bright Falls and all sorts of places. This gun's good for the boss fight.
Writing a story.
Writing a story. The newspaper's gone.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
Take a little extra bullets, yeah. Nope. I am maxed out on batteries right now because I cannot carry anything else. Poor Tor. He has no idea what he got himself into.
Tor!
Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming!
that's right. We have things we have to go do.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga! So damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it. This is it for me. Too many dams.
I gotta get out of the water. I can't stay in the water.
Yeah, we know. Calm down.
Where is she?
Can't believe that's all that was in there. Hold on.
There must be a way to get the power back on. She's coming. Shit!
I couldn't run up the edge. That was silly. The entire first time we did this, we never once saw her pop out of the water on this sequence, so yay for that. I will always take more bullets when offered.
Pushed her down.
Yeah, one more time.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on!
She was like ready for me that time. That sucked. Go to hell, you stupid fucking bitch. Alright. Let's do this. Let's push the button. Fight the boss.
I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Can we push other buttons? No. There are no other buttons to push. So we have to go around. Until we can go down. And then we fight the boss. Use all my shotgun ammo here. I think I went through all my shotgun ammo last time too, but it was only the 2-shotter.
You again.
Sawed off.
The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wait. Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
What about the clicker? You can help. I must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
Yeah, because I'm a son of a
I'm in
bitch.
danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit!
That
Logan
was
is in the
really
story.
the terrible thing
get
he
him
did
to
by
change
writing
it.
her kid in.
I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family.
Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
Hey, you took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Hey, dickhead.
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever.
We did it. Yay.
We need to talk.
That we do.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
Yeah.
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather.
I invented
What
the room.
don't I know?
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power.
I have the power.
My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition.
She's He-Man now.
I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
My grandfather.
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family. Way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Thor and Odin are part of my family.
My mom.
You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end.
I wonder, is her dad Door?
Mom wouldn't talk about my father.
Is that what we're building towards?
You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a
complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe.
The clicker.
I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An app? Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him. Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There's still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
Beat it out of him. That'd be why did Mom leave?
The way Tor behaved, I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did. But he is genuinely sorry. Tor and Odin can actually speak with me in my mind place, thanks to their own powers. Tor and Odin are my relatives. The evidence fits with what I know is true. It's a lot to process. Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him. The story doesn't affect me like it does other people. Because of who I am. Because of my family. There are literal overlaps between our world and the Dark Place. Did Wake name all these things?
Still got these 4 later ones, huh? All right.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Don't worry about me, kiddo.
Oh, I'm not.
I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake, and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey, Do you read me, Casey? Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station. To Wake.
There's a couple manuscript pages back there, huh? Ow. I don't know if that jaw crack came through the mic or not, but it fucking hurt. Oh, I gotta go. Through here. There it is. There's the path. Yeah.
When Cynthia Weaver was downstairs at breakfast, Rose snuck into her room. With all the lamps in the room, it took her a while to find the one with an angel. Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many. Tonight, Rose would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond. That's what Alan wanted. That's how she could help him. The thought made her whole body buzz with joy. Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone. But there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes, she didn't see the shadows shifting in the corners of her room.
Poor Cynthia. Heroic old lamp lady.
It's 1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared, the old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral. Shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
The bastard took the wrong eye. That's funny. What time are we at now? Alright, we're at 2.5 hours. I am going to stop this video here. We'll play for just a little bit longer. Probably do another run around. Find, like an hour spent finding caches or the stockpiles and the rhymes and stuff like that. I kind of want to 100% this, or as close to it as possible. So we'll be back in literally a split second in real time, and then if you're watching this the day it drops, it'll be in the next video when that posts. See you soon.